Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to this eBay coaching course. Once again, thank you so much for tuning into this. And yeah, let's talk about the first strategy that I'm going to show you today: how to list products from Amazon and making a volume of sales on eBay using a dropshipping method. Reselling just from Amazon, it's all about making a volume of sales and creating that little profit, but having a bulk amount of sales coming into your account. Okay, as you can see, I'm on my eBay account right now, and I'm also on Amazon here. We're going to pick something random, type into here. Okay, my entire coaching is going to be done from scratch, and if I don't find a profitable product during the session, I already have some open here for you so I can demonstrate how this strategy exactly works. But we're going to try our best to find something during this presentation. So so we're going to type in something random. I mean, anything really. Let's do, like, I don't know, like a pet carrier. I mean, from the top of my head, just something as simple as that. And you know, that's the first basically strategy on how to dropship from Amazon to eBay. Just to confirm, it's all going to be about small profits, but a volume of sales coming onto your account. Okay. In the second video, one of the future videos, I'm going to show you how to dropship from third-party suppliers, how to basically make more money, anywhere between $5 to $8 up to $1,000 per product. Okay, so any margins really. Okay, so let's grab a random product, like a pet carrier. So I'm just gonna I don't know, anything random. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything specific, and just randomly point out. Like, let's just do this one, for example, 15 bucks. Okay, it's $15 pet carrier. It's a variation item as well. I mean, that's okay, it's not a big deal. So we can just grab a title here at the top, and we can just go and put it into eBay. The one I'm trying to find out right now, I'm trying to find some dropshippers. Okay, as you can see, we're on ebay.com right now, and we're just gonna put them in. So, and we're using American Amazon, and yeah, my default settings are in UK, so I'm just gonna quickly change that over real quick, because it says United States. I'm just gonna put some random zip code here. I mean, don't mind if you don't understand what I'm doing right now, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna change my location so it shows that I'm like in America. Okay, now I can go on ebay.com, and I'm gonna put my things into here. And there you go. So we found this product selling for $19.86. This one here, I believe, is a bigger size, and this is the same size, I believe, mini, $19.01, and it's both from Amazon for $15. Okay, so $15, 19, 22.14. Those are drop shippers, guys. Those are drop shippers. That's the first aim, to find some drop shippers. How do I know they're drop shippers? Well, it's pretty straightforward. This guy has a white picture. You know, it's got the same sort of title as the Amazon. I mean, that's not the best way to determine the dropshipper, but the first thing that just kind of jumps into your head is, like, it's got a higher price, you got the same image, you copy it from Amazon. Okay, all those white pictures are coming from Amazon in most of the cases. Okay, so we're going to open up this seller, and I'm just going to open him up, and I'm going to open up this seller. I'm going to find two dropshippers. I'm going to find, there's another one at the bottom here for $22.14. I'm going to open him up as well, and I'm going to take his ideas. So I'm going to take his entire storefront, and I'm going to put him into a tool called Terapic, which I don't have open here. So I'm just gonna go here and open the Terapic tool. It should have been open. There you go, Terapic tool. There you go, Terapic. And I'm also gonna put our listing tool up here, which is called HydroList. Okay, so HydroLister, and we haven't opened the SKU Grid tool as well, which is going to be our stock tool. We're going to be talking about in just a second. Okay, so the Terapic tool is the tool we're going to be using to analyze our products. Okay, to analyze our competition. I always say this to everybody. You know, in e-commerce, you have to sell what actually sells. You can't be randomly pointing a finger in the sky. And I know you, a lot of you probably have heard about, you know, this thing from me already. If you took my one-on-one coaching before, and if you're watching this in recording and stuff, and you know, you gotta sell what sells. I mean, no matter what people tell you, I mean, you still have to have some sort of a strategy behind the things you're doing. Okay, so click login here, and I'm just going to quickly log into my Terapic tool. It's a paid tool, so yep, it is a paid tool. In terms of how much you should pay for the tools and etc., you know, the pricing sheets will be uploaded in the group, and you know, so everybody knows what to buy and at what level they should buy it for, and etc. Okay, so click research here, and you want to do competitor research. That's, I mean, the only two things you're going to be really working around with is the hot research and competitor research when using Terapic. Okay, so hot research is going to be something we're using in a future calls, in a future videos for the third-party suppliers, but competitor research is what we're going to use now. So click competitor research. Okay, and we got ebay.com here, and make sure it's a 30-day selling period. So you do ebay.com, make sure, because we're doing American marketplace right now, and let's go back and we're gonna grab this seller's name here. He's a dropshipper. Why I'm grabbing his name? Because I want to see his entire inventory. If you click on his name, you will see that he's got 29,000 products for sale. That's a lot. And look at where they're all coming from. If you click on see all of his items, they're all from Amazon. I mean, you can just tell. If I research this, I'm just going to quickly show you. If I'm going to grab this watch, I'm going to just grab a description here at the bottom. Look, it's just like Amazon description. Can you see that? If I'm going to grab this name here, I can guarantee this watch is going to be on Amazon for about $52, $51. Let's just pull it into here, into a separate tab, not this one. Let's just do another one. I'm going to open another tab for you guys so I can demonstrate it to you and you can see it yourself. You can either Google description, you can even paste description straight into Amazon, and it's not here for some reason. That's not a problem. Doesn't matter. Let's just do it this way. Sometimes it does happen this way because a product dimension thing. Can you see that? I mean, that's not very accurate. I shouldn't be really doing that. You should really put something that's more specific to a product. So that's my bad there. If you want to be more accurate, do something related to a product, not a general product dimension that could be done for any. Look at this. I'm gonna find a watch now. There you go. $47.99, like I've said. So actually, in fact, it's even cheaper than he's selling it for. I was expecting for about $51. He's buying it from. So he's making about, I mean, give or take $3-4 on this pair of watch, while dropshipping this product he sold $0, but he's got 4 watches available here. Okay, so either way, 4 watches and watches, right? That's funny. Okay, don't mind my humor. So let's go back and let's grab the seller's name, and we're gonna put him straight into Terapeak. We see what he's actually been selling over the past history, and click search. Okay, so we're just gonna search his entire inventory. And now the total bids on the right hand corner means number of sales he made for that particular product in a 30-day selling history. Average price and average price makes sense. Those are really 2 columns you really pay attention to. Okay, so the right hand corner we're going to just sort it out by ascending to descending. Okay, ascending to descending. And okay, so we see his top sold products. This is the top sold product here, 37 times for $20.69, 29, 17, 16, 12, 12. Well, our criteria is 10 and 10 for both columns. So the product must be above $10, and it also must be above 10 sales a month. Because, I mean, we're not looking to sell a product that sells 2 times a month, right? I mean, otherwise we're going to clog up with that kind of inventory. It's not going to sell pretty well, right? So, and especially considering there's a competition all the time coming on you, and you got to be selling some hot products, okay, in order to get ranked yourself higher as well. So 37.29, we're going to choose a product. Let's grab this. I mean, I like this food wax here, but let's just do something else. Let's do those. This looks like it's like a bracelet thing. 11 sold, $35 on average price, because there's some margin here by the looks of it, so I'm just going to grab this one. I think there could be some good margin there, $32.5. If there isn't, I mean, there isn't, we will see. I can just grab a name from Terapeak, what I just did now, grab a name and go straight into Amazon, and I can just put that into here and see if we can find it straight away like this. If I can't, that's fine. I think we can. There you go, it's here. I think it's this one, guys. 20, okay, his beauty, her beast, okay. I think it could be, okay, which one is it? Let's take a look. Her beast, his beauty. Okay, so let's go back. I don't like dealing with variations, guys. It's a bit, annoying. I think it's this one. I tell you what, guys, don't mess around. I mean, if you don't, this is a really time-consuming activity sometimes, and just go around with a simple, the simple things are genius. I always say this. So just do another product for God's sake. No, let's do this one. Okay, $16.55. That looks more clear to me. The average price here is $15.55. That's $15.51. That's weird. Again, if you think that's weird, let's just do this one. I mean, I thought I would come back to this one, right? 37 and 20.69. Let's go back on Amazon again, and I'm just going to quickly find a source for this product. Okay. Alright, okay, it's $21.99. I think this is the correct one. If you're not sure, guys, here's a way how to do this. Okay, you just grab the name, because we went to this seller here, right? So we can just put this into his store and click search, and we'll be able to find this product. Watch this. Okay, we actually haven't found one because we might be sold out of it. So click on sold listings. That's also a good option to see if the item has been sold. Now it looks like he took this item from his stock completely. Okay, that's not a big deal. We can just assume this is the item that has been selling, even though it's the same sort of thing. Let's just go back on Terapeak and take a look once again. It's 211x50. So it's this one, guys, okay? And I know why he doesn't have it for sales anymore, because there's not Amazon Prime anymore. You see, at the beginning I told you guys to only do Amazon Prime items, and that's why he's not selling this product, Amazon Prime, okay? You must always aim for Amazon Prime products. So in fact, I'm gonna just do another product from this seller. Let's do this one. This looks like electronic product. I'm gonna put this into here once again. There you go. Okay, so it's $32.99. We finally found it. So it's a private labeling item by the looks of it. So I'm gonna grab a name. You can resell private labeling items. There's nothing wrong with that. If you do get penalized, I mean, you will get some sort of a warning or something. You can always take, the product down from your stock. But the very few sellers complain about dropshippers selling private labeling items. They privately label products because obviously you're making them sales. So now we're gonna go to eBay. I'm just gonna go to eBay, check the competition. Okay. Before you sell something, always check your competition. That's important, guys, okay? All right, that's your competition here, guys. What was the price again? Price is $32.99 on this particular item. And your competition is $49.28, $40.51, $41.71, $38.03, $39.20. You're only having 4 sellers competing with you. You want to look for sort of the medium price here. Preferably you want to be the lowest one. So maybe we're going to price this item around $39.99 or about $38.99, and so we according so we can still make some profit. Okay, so I mean, guys, this is a very important part of the of the video. You gotta understand, you gotta list your products good till canceled all the time. There's 2 ways to list your items. It's either 30 days or it's either good till canceled. That's how you must list your products. Always do it good till canceled, because you will get that selling history on your listing. If you have sold something, I'll just give you an example here. Let's go back to some of our things here. Not this one. Like if you go here, this pet thing here, I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna guess if this seller has sold any. I'm just gonna grab in toys. Just gonna demonstrate real quick what does the good till cancel really means. This one here, he sold 100. This is. It doesn't matter. It's coming from China. It doesn't really matter. He sold that much of a product. If you have it 30 days, your all history will be gone after 30 days. So this won't be collected. Okay. You need to collect the selling history on your listing in order to get ranked on eBay as high as possible. Okay. So always list products good till cancel. Okay. So this particular item here, we are looking to list for about $39 or so. 39. Sort of $38.99 if we can, to be one of the lowest ones, because we want to stand out. We want a listing to go up there in the ranking, and we want to sell it. Okay, so now let's grab a small calculator here, and we're going to do a small calculation here. So let's do $39.99, because that looks like a good price for this item. It preferably can be the lowest one, but you can also be one of the most competitive prices, because you can still catch some sales and get your listing up and going there. Because you see, those listings really don't have much competition, because one of the reasons is because of private labeling item. You don't seem to get a lot of competition for those items, because sellers tend to be scared to resell them for some reason, or it could be just a seller that doesn't like his products to be resold. But we're going to give it a try anyway. Okay. So $39.99, we're going to times it by 0. And our eBay fees and PayPal fees are this, okay? In America, it's 2.9%, 2.9% for your PayPal fees plus 30 cents, okay? And for your eBay fees, they are obviously 10% if you're starting. If you're top rate seller, they're 9%. So is your PayPal fees. The PayPal fees go down if you sell more and more volume, okay? So we're going to start by $39.99 times 0.871. So we do it by 87%. We're getting rid of a 12.9%, which is 2.9 eBay, sorry, 2.9 PayPal, and 10% eBay, okay? So we're getting rid of that that 12% sort of thing. We're leaving ourselves with just 87%, and we're making $34.83 from an item, okay? If we sell this item for $39.99 minus our source price, where is the source price here? Which is here, $32.99. So our source price is really turning up to be around $33. You're making $1.40, but again, that's not exactly right, because you still have to calculate your sales tax into this, and you're probably looking to not make any money at all on this listing, to be honest with you guys, okay? But we can check this by going into a listing tool called Hydra List, okay? So you're going to click on Launch Hydra on the top right corner, okay? and you know, we're going to click on single item. You're going to have all these settings preset already here, you know, and you just set up a tool and then click on single item. This tool basically allows you to list in a matter of seconds on your eBay account. Okay, that's how it literally works. You know, it's an essential tool that you're going to be using to list your products. Okay, you choose US, and we want to grab the SIN we tried to list. So SIN at the top here is a product identification code. If you can't see it here, you can always find it at the bottom here. It's going to be available here. So you grab an SIN, and we're going to go straight to HydroList and put the SIN into here and click Add New Item. So we're going to wait for this item to load. Sometimes it says banned is brand, or the brand is banned, or etc. I mean, whatever, but it didn't happen in this case. So listing duration, good till cancel. Okay, make sure it's good till cancelled. All right, now scroll down. You got your shipping service, UPS third data, a good shipping service for your delivery from Amazon. Okay, and again, if you know, for the shipping and all the other settings, I'm going to discuss this more closely in my separate HydroList setting video. But you know, you get your HTML description here, and you got your title. Leave the title. I mean, really, I mean, just preferably it should be the same as the top listing in your search. But I mean, you can just leave it like that. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't, you know, title is the most important criteria for this strategy, unlike the second strategy I'm going to show you later. Okay. So what you want to do now here, you want to click override your price. So you want to be competitive. You want to be a competitive price. You want to use this option here. Okay, that's a must option, guys. Okay, so vendor tax. I mean, vendor tax. You leave it blank. Margin. Just put like a 5% margin here. In fact, let's put 10 because that's what we should be aiming for, including the sales tax in America. Okay. PayPal fees 2.9, and then you put 30 cents. And you put your eBay fees as 10. So your price with 10% profit margin is $42.01. Is that competitive enough? Let's go back to our search. $42, it looks like it's competitive enough because you're sort of going to be around one of the lowest ones, but there are some lower sellers than you. Remember that the ranking does not trigger just by the price. The price is one of the most important factors indeed, but it's not the most what you call you know, most valuable fact. Okay, it's not the only fact that determines whether the product is going to sell or not. Okay, so you can have your things like your shipping service, your return services, your status on eBay, if it's a top rated status or above standard you have, and etc. You know, you also, to some sort of extent, your feedback, your location, your images, your title in some sort of way. But again, for this strategy, we're aiming for an actual price. So this particular item here is not really, I mean, I would probably want to find a better item. You can still sell this for 42.01. I can probably bet you can. And because the newly listings also go up in price. The newly listings also go up in searching and in price. And they'll stay at the top of the actual search engine for like a day or so. All right, so you can make some quick sales, and your price is pretty competitive considering there's some other sellers selling it for a bit higher than you are. But again, I do want to find something else than that. So 42.01, and you would have made, how much profit would you actually make if you grab a calculator and if you do this by 42.01 and you times it by 0.871, that's 36.59 in your pocket. But that's minus your source price of $32.99, but that's not your source price. Your source price is a bit higher than that. Okay, you got to include the sales tax for the state, because not every state, I mean, every state in America, pretty much, apart from the free states, charge sales tax. Okay, so anywhere between 6 to 9%. I mean, you know, it varies. So let's conclude. So 36.60. Remember this price, and we're going to do 32.99. Let's say your customer comes from California. We're going to do it by 0.09%, okay? 9% is a Californian tax, and we're getting $35.95. So 36.60 minus $35.95, you're making 65 cents per product. Now, in long term, it doesn't sound a lot, but 65 cents times 3, let's say you sold this item 3 times a day, and let's say you got 600 of those products in your inventory, or 900, or 350, or 1,500, whatever. I'm just taking this as an example. You're making $1,170 a day. That's how the volume works, because you are selling in high volume. You know, you're selling those products in high quantity, in high volume, and that's exactly what we're trying to achieve here, guys. Okay, and this product is not the best example. That's why I already have a prepaid product for you here, not a prepaid. It's a prepaid. So yeah, I don't know why I say prepaid. Probably reminding me of the prepaid Mastercard or something that I've or cards that I've been using lately for my orders. Just to buy some FBA stuff. But anyway, that's an off topic. So here you can see there's a product here for 1090. That's what the product is here for. 1090. It's a good item. You can trust me on this. I've checked on Terapeak. I found it for a different seller, and I'm going to just show you some competition on this product in particular. Okay, it is hard to find some profitable items sometimes, and that's why I need virtual assistants to outsource this business. And it could be tiring, it could be tedious, and you gotta settle for a less of a profit sometimes as well. But this is how this strategy really works, and that's what we're trying to achieve by doing this type of research. Okay, so I'm going to grab this particular title, and I'm going to just put this into eBay, and I'm going to show you what we have in here. Okay, so there you go. So it's selling for 1427, 1456, 1536. 1559, 1659, 1537. So your average price, 1389 is a nice one here. So your average price is about 1420, 1430. So let's list this for about 1420. Let's do 1420. That sounds like a very competitive price here. Okay, one of the lowest price actually here. So you grab an SIN, and we're gonna see if we can make some money from this item. So let's go back to HydroLister. Click single item. As long as you check your competition, guys, you always must check your competition. That's important. Put the SIN into here and put add new item, okay? Do exactly the same thing. So we're almost there. We're almost done this, guys. Come on. Let's wait for this to load. It takes a while sometimes, but yeah. Okay, so goods are cancelled. Everything is good here. Shipping services, everything's fine. HTML description, your title, and override your price. It says 1764. Okay, override your price. So that's just a default formula we have set up here. If you watch my HydroLister setup video, you understand exactly what we're talking about here. But if you go to your margin here, put a margin of 10. Put your PayPal fees of 2.9, my bad, 0.30 and 10. Is your price competitive enough? 14.11. Watch, if I change this margin to 9, the price goes down. If I change the margin to 8, so the lower your margin is, the lower price you can have. So the more competitive you can get. But we are fine with 10% margin. 10% margin sort of keeps you safe with a sales tax. Okay. So for this particular strategy, 14.11. I mean, this is more than good. This is good enough. Okay. 14.11. We can probably go and push to 9% and be 13.99. We're definitely going to be competitive with this price, 13.99, and we definitely can get boosted in sales. And that said, guys, you don't have to be 13.99 forever. As you get the sales going, as you get one of the most sold sellers on this product, you can be selling it for 14.56. You're going to be selling 14.99 for 15.29. It's up to you, because you're going to be controlling that position on the top. Does that make sense? That's why you should list all your products almost always good till cancelled. It's important, guys. Okay, so at the top here, always GTC, always, guys. Okay, scroll down. Everything is out. Everything else is fine here. All your settings correctly. So United States. Then just have your 30 days return accepted. You go images you can play around with. Try to stand out. Maybe make this one as the main one. Scroll down, click list an item, and you're done. Okay, guys, that's how you construct and find a listing through this first method of research, how to on how to build the volume of sales from Amazon to eBay. Once you list that product, it goes straight into eBay store, and it goes into a SKU grid tool, which monitors all our products, all our stock, everything, pretty much all your repricing, all your price monitoring, and etc. And it's basically synced with your listings, with your HydroLister, and it's going to track all your products for you. And if you don't know how to set up your SKU grid, I do have a video for that as well in our coaching course, and you can just watch that separately, and it's going to be nice and easy. You just set it up, you just sync it to your Amazon account, sync it to your eBay account, and it's going to be tracking all your stuff, okay, for you. So basically, whenever something goes up in price, the SKU grid does reprice the product for you, accordingly to the change that happened on your supplier. If an Amazon item goes down, goes up or down from $9.99 to, let's say, $10.49, your price on eBay will change by 50 cents up accordingly as well. Okay. Hope that guys makes sense, and that's just really wrapping up the whole session for this. And I just showed you how to find the profitable items. We found first item which was not really that good, but you can still sell it. And this second one here I just showed you makes you just about good profit margins. And it's all about volume of sales, guys. You want to make 100, 200, 300 sales a day. I mean, if they're varying between 50 cents to $5 each, you're gonna be making some good money. It's all about volume game, guys. Okay, so thanks for watching this first video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.